Ultra Access, Scaffold Technical Support.
Hello, this is Jason at Ultra Access. Now, what I want to talk about today, do a quick video today. I want to talk about the dangers of impact wrenches, your guns, your drills, for your hearing. Now, if you're a scaffolder, you may not, especially if you're a bit younger, you may not notice the damage that's being caused at the moment. But if you're older and you've been using an impact wrench for quite a long time, then yeah, chances are you will be feeling, or essentially hearing, the damage that's being caused over continual usage without adequate hearing protection. Now, hearing protection doesn't have to be the big ear defenders, you know, that get in your way and you sweat and you can't move in them. It can be something as simple and little as an earplug. Now, you can get these off of most sites. Most building sites have little dispensers, either in the toilet, or they have them in the drying room, or just anywhere on site, or they've got them up in the site office. You screw them, you screw a little thing around, and a cut of them just pop in your hand. Now, these, it's always it's highly advised by myself, someone who does suffer from tinnitus due to impact wrenches, that you have a few of these in your pocket. You know, maybe preferably not dirty, because you don't want to start putting dirt back into your ears, you know, with ear infections. But yeah, so what I'm going to do for this video, I'm going to keep it nice and short. I'm going to add the 3 publications that I've made about impact wrenches and the damage they can do to your ears, how you defend your ears, how you put in the earbuds properly, and the irreversible long-term effects for when you have tinnitus. Now, tinnitus is a ringing in the ears, and it's awful, fellas, right? It doesn't go. From the moment you open your eyes, it's to the moment you fall asleep. It's constant and it never stops, and it is maddening. I've got it, and it's awful, fellas. So if you haven't got signs of tinnitus yet, or you've got very minor little signs of it, please, all right, be proactive. Start thinking about using these little things here. You'll thank me in the long run, all right, fellas? So I'm gonna keep this one nice and short, and I'm gonna try and add, you know, I've not done it before, so I'm gonna try and add the 3 publications to this very video, and yeah, we'll see how we get on. So I did get it to work. Quite pleased with that. So as I say, every day is a learning day. So yeah, I'll get these banged out pretty quickly. I'll go through the 3 of them. So there's 3 publications that I'm going to upload to this video. The first one is for World Hearing Day, and it explains about essentially the noise the noise levels in decibels, and how decibels are measured logarithmically, which means as the scale increases, as the loudness increases, it increases exponentially. So say, for instance, as I put in the publication, the difference between, say, for instance, 65 decibels, which humans can comfortably manage for a prolonged period of times, and the loud 85 decibels is staggering. It's not 20, the difference. Even though it's 20 in numbers, it's not 20. It's considerably more. So as the scale increases logarithmically, an impact wrench is about 100 decibels. So 85 and 100, the difference is 15. But in actual, the scale of the noise, it's much louder. And 85 decibels is about, it's a power tool, sort of, but it's like if you're a fair distance away. So you can still hear it, but it's not going to cause too much damage. It's still classed as very loud. And yeah, I'll get to the next one. The next one is on tinnitus. So tinnitus is like a constant buzz or ringing in your ears, and it just won't quit. Essentially, it's the damage, the irreversible damage that will happen to a scaffolder's hearing if they don't take suitable measures to protect their ears. So the damage is caused by, again, very loud, prolonged noises, and the cut-off point being 85 decibels, and the scaffolder's drill being 100 decibels, and because it's logarithmic, it's actually quite a substantial amount of damage that you're causing to your ears just by using your impact wrench. The damage is to a part of your ear called the cochlea. It's a spiral-shaped, fluid-filled cavity inside your inner ear, and it converts sound vibrations into electrical nerve impulses that the brain interprets as sound. So, this is the last publication for this video. The third one, this is on disposable earplugs, how they work and why and when to wear them. So disposable earplugs are designed to reduce the ambient noise and help protect one's hearing in loud environments. Typically made from soft, squishable, compressible materials like polyurethane foam or silicone, and they conform to the ear canal shape when inserted. So as per the this publication that you've seen on the screen now, you go through it, explains exactly how to put them in. You essentially twist them right into like essentially a little point. You put them in your ear and then let them expand naturally within your ear, and they will essentially expand to fill up any space that's within inside your ear canal. Scaffolders impact wrenches, as we've spoken about, could be up to 100 decibels, and these earplugs could very well reduce that 100 down to 70, which is a massive drop in noise levels. 70 decibels, you can have 70 decibels within your ears or coming at your ears all day long, and it shouldn't cause any long-term damage whatsoever. So as the whole point of this video, it's very much recommended by myself that you either buy some from Amazon, ask your supervisor to get you some. They're not a lot of money. Or next time you're on site, pop up and see the site manager, see if they've got some. Most sites have got little dispensers. Just take a handful and just stick them in your pocket. Just make sure when you use them, you can reuse them, you know, just got to clean them and that, but make sure when you use them that you don't put them back in your ear if they're full of dirt, because all you're going to do is end up getting an ear infection. So in short, you need to do everything in your power to protect your hearing, because once it starts and once your hearing starts deteriorating, it only gets worse and worse. Now, earbuds are nowhere near as uncomfortable as big ear defenders. You know, you do get used to them. You have to use them when you're in certain noisy environments on certain sites. You know, if you're working in a power station, or you're working inside somewhere that's very loud, like a machine plant room, or you're working offshore, places like that, you have to wear, as a minimum, little earplugs, and sometimes you've got to wear ear defenders over the top, because obviously they've done risk assessments, and the risk is real. It's a real risk, and you're not using impact wrenches offshore. So try and be proactive, look after your ears, and once the deterioration starts, it will affect you, and it gets worse. It will affect you when you're at work, when you're not at work, when you're on holiday, when you're trying to sleep, and it will stay with you until the day you die. So it's highly advisable that you do try and be proactive and look after your ears as much as you can, because you only get one pair of ears. So anyway, my name's Jason. I'm from Ultra Access, and if you need us for anything, please feel free to pop us a message on LinkedIn or get in touch with us by WhatsApp or whatever, and I'll do my best to help you. All right, have a good day, and I'll see you later on, fellas.
Ultra Access, Scaffold Technical Support. Proudly supporting the British scaffolding industry, with a selection of our services including guidance and advice publications, scaffold estimations, technical training and development, scaffolding inspections and compliance audits, scaffolding vlogs and videos, and UK-wide scaffolding consultancy services. Ultra Access, Scaffold Technical Support.